It's May 3rd, 2019, and it's roughly 10:30 p.m. I've been reading Infinite Jest for around a day now, and I see why people say it's confusing. I am on the 27th page, but I completely forgot that I've heard in the past that the story is not linear in any way, shape, or form. It's multiple. It's not chronological, and it's following a bunch of different characters right now. So I'm taking notes at the front of the book, because it starts off in the quote-unquote year of glad, and then moves on to the year of the pinned adult undergarments, and then it moves on to the year of the tux medicated pad, and that section's apparently on April 1st. So there's a lot of dates that aren't really specified. They're just the year of this brand, I guess, to be a comment on consumerism and how products kind of shape the way we think about stuff and what's prominent in our life at that time, I guess. But what I'm doing is at the front of the book, I'm going to keep notes with the year and what's happening at that point, so I can try to figure out what's happening when it all connects together at the end, hopefully. So until next time, we'll see. It's May 6th, and it's roughly 12:30 a.m. Actually, it's 12:30 a.m. on the dot. This book is really interesting. I'm not sure if it's about anything, but it's captivating all at the same time. It's also really funny. There's one joke that I underlined that I wanted to mention later. So, there's this character, Hal, and his brother Mario is in the same room as him, and they're going to bed. And they're going back and forth, and Mario is like, "Yo, Hal, do you believe in God?" And then he's like, "I don't want to have this conversation right now. We're both super tired." And they go back and forth for another couple pages. And Hal's like, "Hey, Mario, dude, we can just go to bed. Just let me tell you one joke, and then we can go to bed. And that's what you're getting for the night from me, because I'm beat." So, he says, "Mario, what do you get when you cross an insomniac, an unwilling agnostic, and dyslexic?" And the punchline is, you get somebody who stays up all night torturing himself mentally over the question of whether or not there's a dog. Which, I don't know. That's the type of humor I really vibe with. So, that made my night. It's May 9th. It's 2:42 a.m. I need to stop reading this book so late at night. I think it's hurting my absorption of the material, but I also think it's just keeping me up too late because I just want to keep going at it when I get started. Just getting started is the hard part. Once I put in like 5 minutes, I'm in it. So I'm 85 pages into it now. My goal is roughly 20 pages a day. We're not hitting that entirely, but we're also not failing abysmally. We're at like a 50% rate so far, or I'd say, well, if we're going by days, it's more like 60-something success rate. But that's neither here or there. There's a few things I'm not entirely sure what to think of yet. Like, there's a character, James, and in the footnotes, there's a filmography for a bunch of movies he made. And one of the footnotes is a reference, or seems to be a reference to an event that occurred earlier within the book. So I'm not sure if there's some crazy meta-narrative that I'm looking for, or will be revealed to me, or I might just be expecting something way too complicated based off what I've heard about the book, just being dense and complicated. Also, in these footnotes, for the filmography, the James character is revealed to us attempted to make a film called Infinite Jest multiple times, and the 5th time they're not entirely sure what happened with it, is my basic understanding of that footnote. And also, there's a lot of, in the book so far, we're following this one family, the Incandenzas, I believe that's how you would say it. We're following their family line and lineage and what's happening with different people in that family, and at the tennis academy that was founded by the James guy that I just mentioned. But also, there's some characters who are mentioned in passing, or we have a few brief pages with, that don't seem to be in any way connected with his family. And I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of that is. Maybe they'll connect and converge later on. Or perhaps they serve as another perspective on the universe within Infinite Jest, in which, from my reading so far, it seems as if the United States and Canada in the book have merged into one massive country. So it's a different world than we're living in, and I believe these characters that were not fully connected with the family at the core of everything serve as other lenses into this world all these characters inhabit. So until next time.